Why am I not talking more about Shohei Ohtani? So I'm going to work this weekend on the Infinity Sports Network. I got a 5-hour show on Saturday, Brett. Um, I don't know how much I'm going to talk about Shohei Ohtani. I
Well,
feel like I need to, and people need to celebrate him more, but we're not.
yeah, but how can you celebrate him anymore? I mean, he's the face of baseball right now. With him and Aaron Judge are kind of, Mike Trout and Harper's still very influential in the baseball world as far as being the face. Um, but I think Otani and Aaron Judge right now, if you're maybe a Juan Soto, you can mix in there. I think I kind of disagree with you. I think he's getting as much love as he should. Everybody knows what an unbelievable. He's going to win a unanimous MVP as a designated hitter. That to me is the industry. That's high praise because they
Sure.
always talk, you're a DH, we can't give you the MVP. All of a sudden this year with what Ohtani did, they're going to give him the MVP as a designated hitter, and that just doesn't happen. That's the highest praise I think I've seen.
Within the game of baseball, but I'm talking about the greater world in general. Let me ask you this. If I did a Mount Rushmore of athletes right now, would Ohtani be on it in the general public?
Absolutely. In my opinion.
Absolutely not.
Okay, I think he would be.
Okay,
And
so
maybe that's just the difference
okay, well, let me
between
throw out the Mount Rushmore then
football and basketball. Okay.
of just the general, not you and I who are hardcore baseball fans or people that listen to me on the Infinity Sports Network. Those are real sports fans. But
All
I'm
right,
just talking
Bronny James, and then who else?
Bronny James or LeBron. No. All right. So who's the biggest star right now in sports?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. We put
Argument
her up
for it,
there.
at least.
Okay, he's
Her.
going to go up there.
Yeah, him.
Him. No, I was going to say somebody else. I was
That's
going
all
to
right,
say
Richard.
no. I was thinking number one star in sports that gets the most attention.
Okay.
Caitlin
I'll
Clark.
guess. Caitlin Clark, she's up there.
Right.
LeBron James is up there.
And so I'm going to go Caitlin Clark. I'm
Okay.
going to go Travis Kelce. I'm going to go
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. And you got to go Ohtani. He's there. He's in the conversation. Now, this is all obviously, this isn't in stone. These aren't facts. These are opinions.
Right.
But when I think of sports figures right now in the game impacting the world of sports, for me and the people I hear, the fans I hear, Tony's a pretty darn big deal, and he's not even pitching this year.
Oh, by the way,
Wait till
Mike,
next year when he's pitching again.
our
That makes
producer,
his story over the top unbelievable. All
our
right.
producer Mike Raffone says that Mr. Raffone says that it should be Messi needs to be in there on there as well. So if Messi was on there, then I don't have room for Ohtani.
Is he a soccer player?
He is.
Michael, come on. This is not. This is the United States of America. Now,
but how many? Okay, wait a minute.
I know. Globally, soccer's the biggest game.
I'll throw this out. How many kids do you see walking around with a Shohei Ohtani jersey on right now versus every kid walking around wearing a soccer jersey or Caitlin Clark?
Caitlin Clark's a big deal right now.
Caitlin Clark's a bigger star than Ohtani.
I don't know about that.
In the general public, I think she is.
No, because until she got there, nobody watches the WNBA now.
And then she has turned things around where they get.
And I actually tuned into a games to see her.
Yeah. Now, has Ohtani moved the needle? Has he changed baseball the way that she has?
I think if you're having a conversation right now, and depends where you are, obviously, in the country. But I think if you're just having let's get together for Sunday football game.
Use me as an example. Hey, Rich, where are you going to go this weekend? Are you going to go sit in another sports bar like you do every weekend? Yep. What are you going to watch?
You're going to watch football.
Okay. Am I going to watch Ohtani? I don't see people flocking to the bars watching Ohtani the way we did maybe.
Well, I think
Bonds, McGuire.
I think they're taking him for granted. I think Ohtani.
That's where I'm going. We're taking it for granted.
Here's what I think about Ohtani. I think people that don't know anything about baseball would never care about going to a baseball game. If they're in Los Angeles and they've got a ticket to go to Dodger Stadium, they're going to go to see this Ohtani guy. Yes, I think he moves the needle to that point where a non-baseball fan that could care less about baseball, but they're on vacation in LA and they got a hold of some Dodger tickets. And normally they would say, we don't care about the Dodgers. They're going to say, oh, I got to go see that Ohtani guy. I think we're in that space with him. And that's my opinion.
It's interesting because, we call them you call them aircraft carriers. I can't call them aircraft carriers. That everybody wants to be around. McGuire would come to town. People would go buy tickets. Sosa would come to town. Bonds would come to town. Bo Jackson would come to town.
Yeah.
Would you make a special trip to a game to see? You got to pick one. I'm going to do this on the radio. I think you just gave me one of my topics. Clark or Ohtani? Who would you rather see?
Who?
Clark or Ohtani?
Who's Clark? Oh, Caitlin
Clark. Yeah. So.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I might go see Caitlin because I can see Ohtani anytime.
Okay. Let's say you live in San Diego.
Okay, let's say this.
You got to drive 2 hours to see one. Who's going to motivate you to get in the car and drive 2 hours?
If I didn't have the luxury of seeing Ohtani anytime I wanted, but if it was a one-time thing where Ohtani's on the mound hitting second, I'm going to go watch Ohtani.
In his day, you were with Junior. You knew how big he was, right?
Kenny was huge. People would go to the game to see, I got to see this Junior kid. People are going to go during 1998 when it was Sosa and McGuire. I've got to see this. Barry Bonds chasing the record. I've got to see Barry Bonds.
Do I feel the same way about Ohtani?
I've got to see Randy Johnson pitch this 6'10" lefty there's never been anyone like him.
Do people feel the same way about Ohtani?
Back in the day, I've got to go watch Nolan Ryan pitch. I got to watch Ted Williams hit.
Right.
These are things you have to do. And I think the modern day kid, the modern day fan, he might not be a fan of 40 years, but let's say people in their 20s and 30s, I think their bucket list is, I've got to go see Ohtani play. Yeah, I do. I'm
going to put this on the radio tomorrow, and I'll report back to you next week.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to me to see what the masses think.